Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, thank you so much for joining me. Today is my monthly fitness update. I did a video Friday. Was it Friday? Yes. What's today? Saturday. Was it yesterday? I don't even know anymore, you guys. Maybe it was yesterday. I'm thinking it was yesterday. Showing the fitness planner from KellofaPlan that I'm going to start using. So I took some time yesterday to get some things started. I didn't do these 2 pages yet, but I put my annual measurements in. No, just my weight, hips and waist. I wasn't sure about these, so I'm not sure I'm going to fill that in. And then I did the first 2 months. Let's fill this out. Of my monthly measurement tracker, and the numbers are in. Okay, so April I weighed in at 277.8. Yikes, we're going with it. This is where we are. Today I weighed in at 275, which is a difference of 2.8 pounds. Nope. Yep. 2.8 pounds. How is that possible? 2.8? Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, so great news though. I think the reason why I'm not feeling too like whatever about the 2.8 for a whole month is because I did lose, where's my half sheet? I decided to do a half sheet to, here it is, to keep track of my inches lost. So for my neck, I lost 0.71 inches. Chest, I lost 3.23 inches. My biceps on the left, I lost a little over an inch, and the right 0.23. My abdomen, I lost 1.18 inches. Hips, 0.45 inches, waist a little over an inch, and my thighs 1.26 inches on the left, 0.83 on the right. Calves, I actually gained 0.55 inches in the left, and I looked it up and it said that could be a possibility because of the way you do your weights and things like that. So I'm not gonna dispute it, of course. I just want to make sure that that wasn't like wrong. So it said it could happen. And then I lost 0.56 inches in the right. My wrist lost 0.59 inches in the left and 0.04 inches in the right. So that is the measurements. That's what I lost. I don't know. I think I'm just going to keep the half sheets going for now for the inches lost and figure out something else in the meantime. But that is those are the numbers. Maybe I should keep this here. Maybe I should just move this to June, I guess. Or no, we'll just keep it here. This is for the month. I mean for the year. So we'll just keep this here. And I just put some florals in here from her sticker book that goes with this planner. All right. So maybe that's probably what, like I said, that's probably why I'm not so bothered about the 2.8 inches. The 2.8 pounds lost for the month. This part I'm going to use as a gym tracker. I just used some of the letters from the journaling. This is one of my favorites from Happy Planner. Journaling sticker book. I don't think that's available anymore. It's an oldie but goodie. So I have a couple of copies of that. So this is going to be my gym tracker. I wasn't going to do it because it has it already here, I think. Right? Yes, I guess something like that. But I figured this would be better. It's going to be like a whole like a yearly view of what I'm doing. Still undecided about this. I think this may have something. I think I may, I don't know. I want to do, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. I was thinking cardio-ish or something. I don't know yet, but we'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. What is this? Lotion on my hands? Yes. All right. Still not sure about this. May use it as a step tracker. Not sure. Just to write the steps in. This page, I'm going to do a pick a month. Why are these stickers lifting? I wasn't sure if this will work because of the size of the boxes, but as you guys can see, I am making it work. So I'm just taking my pictures and then zooming out a little and then cutting around so they can fit in the box. So that's April and May. Let me show you the difference. I use my HP Sprocket. I don't know if you guys, I've mentioned this before way back when I used to do my fitness tracking and things like that, but I love this printer. Prints out these small, like 2x3, I believe they are, size photos. And they're awesome to have, especially if you're doing your weight loss journey, because you want to take photos. It's hard. It was hard for me to take photos. It's, you know, being very self-conscious and being big, I don't like taking photos. But on your weight loss journey, you need to take your photos so you can see your progress. Believe me when I tell you, I did not like doing it then, but it actually motivates me when I'm feeling a little down or whatever to go back into those pictures and see how great I was doing and where I was at, and being like, okay, you could do this. And it's different because it's not pictures of where you would be and all this other stuff. For me, it's pictures of where I used to be. And it's me. And it's like, if you did that one time, you can do it again. So take your photos, guys. All right. So I'll put this up here too. I'm not sure if you guys could really see it. But this was April. This is the start of April. I was kind of doing the step challenges. I was committed in the first few months, but then I kind of like, well, whatever with it. And then got really serious about my health and things like that. So this was April. My eating was still not great at all. And, this was my decision. Like, I have to get myself together. So I look super bloated in this picture. Looking at it, I look really bloated. And this is today. So this is eating right for a whole month, right? High protein, low carbs, taking my vitamins. What else was I doing? Regularly going to the gym, strength training 3 times a week, cardio at least 2 times a week. There is already, for me, I could see a significant change. I look big here, but I look big and bloated here. So yeah, and you see that inch in that waist, y'all. You see that little bit. Listen, I got to take everything from what I can get. So those are my pictures. I'm going to take these pictures every single month, put them here, and also I'm going to do my page. Since I'm starting in May, I've already added these. Oh, that's what I was looking at. The workout. Because remember I said I love these pages from Live.Love.Posh, and this is how I was going to track how many times I go to the gym. Well, in the pack, there's only 4. The fitness planner pack that I got from Live.Love.Posh is only for 4 months. So I only have 4 of these. So that's why I was like, well, I guess I can go ahead and make this a gym tracker because I only have this for 4 months. I'm still going to do it because I like this, but of course, this is for the year. So this is the page where I am going to do my monthly pick, and I'm going to journal about how I did the month and how I felt. I'm going to leave this here so I remember. So that's what I'm going to do. But because this is for May, right? I need to do mine for April. Since May is just starting, we're not in May yet. Well, we are, but not, you know what I mean. So, and I did my monthly. I I think I'm just going to put my gym schedule in here, and then I don't know what I'll note here. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But I just wanted to date that. So yeah, this is for this week coming up. I'm already set and ready to go. So I want to, so like I said, this page is going to be, if you can get there, just get there. This is going to be my progress page for May. So I want to do one for April, since this is where I am starting from. Did I get lotion all over the place? How did I get lotion all over the desk? Girl. It's all over my shirt. Oh my gosh, you guys. How did that even happen? Okay, weirdo. All right, so I think I'm going to put the page that I create here, because that's going to be May. And then we're going to go right into, for April, then we're going to go right into May. So I just wanted to show you guys what I have done so far. And then, yeah, so I just want to use those. And then in the back, I have some additional habit trackers. I got some old pages that I did that I want to keep hold of. And these blessed pages, like I put in every single fitness planner that I have. And I've been carrying these over, it feels like since the 90s, but I refuse to let them go. I even thought about it this time, and I'm like, do you really need it? It's not a bunch. Oh, maybe it is. Do you really need them? And I said, I can't part with them. And these are the 100-mile challenge pages from Live.Love.Posh that I added to the back. So that's all I have for my fitness planner. And, all right. So another thing, should we get started on the page and then I can just chat it up with you guys? All right. So I'm just going to use a lined page, since that's what I'm going to be using for the end of the month in the planner. And what I did was I put both of the months together using photo grid, and then I printed it out. So I think what I'm going to do, because I was undecided, so I printed this one out too. But for April, I think I'm going to do the pick of the... now I'm confusing myself. This is the thing. Oh, this is what I'm going to do. This will be the end of the month, and then this I'm going to put on the bottom, and this will be the beginning and the end of the month. And then this will be the end of the month there. That's what I decided to do. So that way, at least I still have that small view of where I started, where I'm at, right? So that's what I'm going to do with this. And I grabbed, of course, the fitness plan sticker book, and we're going to just do some decorating. And I won't have to really necessarily do this every month, because that page is already decorated. So, but I need to do it for this month, and I don't know what my format is going to be. Well, it's basically going to be, I feel like, just a lot of talking. I feel like that's where we're going, guys. It's just going to be some good old-fashioned conversating. Or maybe we'll put it this way. No, we'll do it this way. So let's talk about, because I'm going to write down All right, let me do this. I want to let me see some of them. Is it I think it's this one. No, I think it's the other one. I don't know. It's this one. All right, I want to put something here. That's fine. All right, so I mean, I could have used one of the girls, but I think all of these are clear. And yeah, and I wanted to use some paper. All right, so so let's talk about the weight and the scale and what I'm doing. All right, so my plan in the beginning was to just weigh myself every month because I was afraid that it would weighing in weekly. I wasn't even thinking about daily. Daily was never in my plans because that's just too much for me. I couldn't do it. So I was thinking to do it, and they have a peel. They're like, they stick in the back. So it's in it. You take the back of it off and it sticks. That's why I love that Sprocket. I know they're like, what are you talking about? So see, it sticks right down. All right, so about the scale. My thinking was to weigh myself every month because I did not want the negativity of the numbers to derail my progress. I was thinking that mentally I was in too fragile of a state to do the weigh-ins every week. And I didn't want to risk it, to be honest. I did not want to risk my motivation and everything else being upset about what the scale was showing. So I said the safe route is to weigh myself every month, and that way, you know, there you go. Just the whole month you're focused, you're thinking, I'm, zoned in on what I need to get done so that I can have a good result at the end of the month. Now, I am thinking that I need to change that. And it needs to be every week. I feel like I can handle it now because for me, especially just starting back, and this journey, this weight loss journey is different from the last one because the last one I focused mainly on cardio for a good portion of my weight loss. like for, I need to check it, but I think I was at least 6 months in. I mean, I was doing weights, but I was doing the free weights, and yeah, I was doing the free weights, but I wasn't really concentrating on strength training for the most part for at least 6 months into my journey, into my weight loss journey. And I wasn't thinking about my food. I mean, I was thinking about it, but it wasn't like I was really counting calories and protein and all this other stuff. I wasn't doing all that. I probably tried for 2 days, and then I was like, screw this. If I see this scale one more time, if I have to cut anything else and weigh anything else, I'm over it. This is just too much. And I started to feel overwhelmed, so I was like, I'm not going to do that. So this time is different in the way that I am starting off with strength training on top of cardio. I'm actually doing more strength training than cardio this time. I do want to up my cardio. Please understand that. And I'm focused, super focused on high protein, low carbs, right? So because of that, I need to see what's working. Now, because of my weight, I'm supposed to be, honestly, I am supposed to be getting in 2,340 calories a day. Right now, I am only getting maybe 1,600, 1,700 a day. I make 2,000 on a good day. And I mean, I log everything. I put it in my Samsung Watch app. And when I hit my goal, because I put my goal in, I think the goal that I did put in there, because I felt like 2340 was too much, I think I put it at 22. So even with 22, I think it graces me a period of like 21 and change. I promise you, I've hit that goal maybe twice last month. So, yeah. So I know I need to refocus on that. My thing is, again, the eating is not what I'm eating. I'm still eating healthy. It's just that I'm eating too late. I know I'm supposed to get up and get breakfast and all this other stuff, but it's very hard for me to get up and just start eating. I've just never been like a big, I love breakfast, but my breakfast usually starts at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. And I was really good for like the first week of like sticking to the schedule. But again, it got away from me, and I feel like this is going to be like the thing and that I got to just conquer. But, yeah, I'm slipping back into that 9, 10 o'clock window slot for eating. And even then, I'm still like pushing myself to do it because I don't feel like it. So, and because of that, I'm starting to eat too late, and then I'm trying to cram in the rest of my food till 8 o'clock because I don't want to eat after 8 because I try to go to bed between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. So there's a lot of times I can't finish everything that I'm supposed to eat for the day, and my focus just becomes making sure my protein is high. That's all it's about. And I think, well, I looked up and did some research, and it looks like doing that is really causing me to not lose the weight properly because my body is like going into starvation mode because I'm working out and I'm not eating enough for my body type. Okay. So that's my focus this month, is to make sure that I am sticking to my food schedule and eating the right amount of calories. I'm not going to go to 2340. That number scares me, you guys. So I'm going to try for 21 every single day. And I'm going to weigh myself every week because I want to see if this is what's like making this is what the difference is. And that's why I don't mind weighing myself every week, because I'm in the like early stages of this journey, and I need to maximize everything that I'm doing. I don't want to just be doing things and it's not really benefiting me any, right? So I need to make sure what I'm doing is working. Now I understand the scale goes up and down and it doesn't take into account of muscle and this and that. I get it. I know. But at the same time, I need to make sure that what I'm doing is right and that I don't have to deal with unnecessary issues towards the end. Because I'm already thinking, if I'm just doing 16 to 1700 calories now, and I get to a point where I have to cut it again, after 15, there's really not, that's too low of a calorie intake for the day. So I need to start high so that I can start scaling down as I get smaller. But if I start low and I get smaller, where am I scaling it to? There's nowhere else for me to scale. So that's my thinking about that. Not 0.5, I need a 0.7. So that's where I'm going with my focus for the month of May is I need to make sure I'm getting at least 2,100 calories in a day, making sure my protein is high. The gym is fine. Maybe bump up. Oh, for the gym, I want to start incorporating interval training. Now, I used to do that a lot on the elliptical. That was my jam. I don't do interval training on the treadmill. What I usually do on the treadmill is I do speed between 2.4 to 2.7, depending on my ankle and how I'm feeling. And my incline is always at 1.0. I don't do interval training on the treadmill. I do it on the elliptical. Thing is, I have not been on the elliptical since I started back on this journey. I'm nervous, if that makes any sense. But I want to get back up there because I was doing so well up there and it was a great way for me, even though I track on the treadmill too, but the elliptical was a great way for me to check my progress by the strides that I was doing. And it was interval, always on interval. I used to always keep it on interval. And I had a love-hate relationship with the elliptical, but I'm so nervous to get up there now because I can't remember in my first weight loss journey, that's the last one I did. I don't remember at what point I started getting on the elliptical. I need to go check that out. And how much I weighed. That's the thing. Now, I need to check that out, and I'm going to do that after this video is over because I have it on my phone. And I can check my fitness Instagram account to see when I started doing the elliptical and how much I weighed. I think if I see, this is what I'm thinking. If I see I was on the elliptical and I was the same size or bigger than I am now, then I will be like, okay, I know I can do it. But if I look up there and I see, okay, I didn't start the elliptical until I was like 250 or something like that, then I will understand my hesitation. But at the same time, would that be just letting, like, mentally giving myself a pass for not even trying it? Right? It's like, I don't know. I think I'm going to check, but I think my focus this week is to get back up on that elliptical and get some interval training in. Even if I do 15 minutes, it's something, right? It's something. Okay. I'm going to do that. I said that last week that I was going to get on the elliptical. I'm just so scared. I'm not scared of like it making me feel like I don't want to work out anymore. I'm just afraid of it. I'm just like, what if I get up there and be like dying in 10 minutes? Then I feel like, oh my gosh, look where you got yourself. I used to go up here and kill it, and now look at you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it at least one day. And maybe it won't even be that bad. Because like I said, I didn't start doing these, the Les Mills body pump classes. I didn't start doing those classes until well into my journey the last time. I was doing free weights and stuff like that by myself. And I'm starting in that class big. Like, there was no way I was going to a Bless Mills body pump class on my first journey at almost 300 pounds. But I'm in there now at 270 something, you know? So I don't know. We'll see, guys. We'll see. No, we won't see. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get on that elliptical this week. All right. So for my journaling page, I'm going to just journal about my month, how I did with my food and things like that. And then I also want to put in a space for my challenges, how I feel about my results. Hope I have room for all this. And, oh, and then I'm going to put the numbers. Let's do that. Didn't I leave the book over here? Oh, no, I was going to use, yeah, I'm using Live.Love.Posh's book. Her seasonal love. I'm just going to put 2.8. See, I'm really running out of room. I'm going to use the green. I mean, I could put it up here so that I'm not losing space. I don't know where to put it, you guys. I don't know what to do. What am I gonna do, you guys? It's not, shouldn't be that deep. Should I put April up here? Will I have enough room? This is so not thought out, as you guys can see. Now, why we don't have a dark eye? Come on. I need an arrow or something. I know it's not in here, but okay. That's what we're gonna do. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna journal my little life away, and then I will come back and just read to you guys what I put on this page, and this will be for April. My results. Okay, so I'll be back once I'm done filling this all in. Okay, I'm back and I finished my journaling. All right, so I tried to think of everything that took place this month and try to wrap it all up in a nice little bundle. So this is what I have. This month, I took the time to really focus on my diet, staying with the high protein and low carb meal plan. I'm proud of myself for tracking every meal for the whole month. This is an awesome win for me because I usually quit after a few days. I've started tracking my measurements, and even though I only lost 2.8 pounds for the month, I know I lost an inch in my waist and abdomen. My overall feeling this month has been much better. My knees hurt really bad in the beginning, but now not as much. My sleep has improved, and I don't feel sluggish in the afternoons. I take my multivitamins, biotin, and collagen daily. Also, the cramping after I eat no longer happens. Next month, my focus is getting in all of my calories, at least 2,100 per day, and eating breakfast early enough to set the tone for the rest of the day. I'm also going to weigh in weekly from now on. I need to see... I'm not liking the way I'm reading this. I'm all over the place. I'm also going to weigh in weekly from now on. I need to see if these changes work, and I can't tell that with monthly information. I'm happy to be back on this journey and mentally locked in to get things done. Oh, and another good thing was that I was able to up my weights in class from 16 pounds to 22 pounds. And that is big for me because when I first started back a couple of months ago with the Les Mills class, I was like lifting just a 2.5, I think it was, on each side. So it was 5 pounds altogether because it was a lot for me. So from there to be at 5 pounds lifting to the 22 pounds is awesome, especially when we're doing cleaning presses and what do you call it? When you gotta lift the bar over your head, like cleaning press and the push press. I think that's what it is. Those are hard to do over my head if the bar is too heavy, and but I realized at 16, because I was doing 5.5 and 2.5 on each side. But and that was my warm-up weight. And I kept it that way because before it was too much for me. But then I realized after a few classes, it was like, I'm not feeling that soreness that I usually feel. And I want to feel sore. I want to feel like I worked those muscles. So I was like, maybe I need to up my weights and see what happens. And I upped them a little bit. You don't do too much, because with Les Mills classes, there's a lot of repetition, and so many people come in there who lift weights on a regular will come in there and load their bar up and be done halfway through a track because we do so many repetitions. So you need to be able to do the repetitions and lift the weights. There's no point in just stacking your bar if you can't complete the repetitions. So that's how the classes are. But people, that come in think it's just, they don't really do nothing in here. And then they are shocked when they have to put the bar down and take some of the weights off. Yes, because we do a lot of reps. So when you're adding weight, you just add a little at a time because, like I said, the repetitions, we do a lot of them and you will hurt yourself. And my thing is, I want to make sure that, first of all, I don't hurt myself. Second of all, that my form is well. There's no point, again, in lifting a whole bunch of weight and your form is jacked up. Now you risk the injury to do what? Like, just lift what you can for the repetitions that's there. And if it's too heavy, take some off and keep your form and keep lifting. It's okay. So that's why I don't race to go put a whole bunch of weight on my bar. I want to still be able to lift. I still want to be able to do it properly. And I still want to be able to keep my form so that whatever muscle group I'm working is being worked efficiently. I'm not tearing it and just doing too much. For what reason? I don't know. But people come in there and they do that. I think they just don't think that these classes is really about that life. But I'm telling you right now, if you ever want to see change in your body and in the tightness of your muscles and everything, take a Les Mills body pump class. Okay. It'll change your life. I swear by it. I love those classes. If I don't do anything else at the gym, I'm going to catch me a Les Mills body pump class. I love it. But yeah, don't underestimate it because it's a class that you're not really working those muscles. You are working those muscles every single time you go in there, and it's awesome. So yeah, the fact that I was able to increase my weight again lets me know that I'm doing things the right way. I'm eating the right amount of protein. Even though I'm not eating enough calories, I do still make sure that my protein intake is where it needs to be. If I don't do anything else, I'm on that protein. And I never thought I would be that kind of person, especially as far as diet is concerned, because I just don't want to hear about it. I remember when I was on my weight loss journey before, and my cousin came from Florida, and we were both on our weight loss journey. And she had a little bag of almonds and things like that all weighed out. And I used to laugh like, girl, move out my way with your almonds and your, like, measured out snacks. Like, who's doing that? And she's always been like that. And even now, like, we're both back on this journey together and she's on it. And now I'm going to her, asking her about calorie questions and proteins and grams and scales and things like that, because that was just something in this journey that I just did not like to do. But now I find that I have to do it. You have to do it. One hand washes the other. And they always say all the time is, what you eat is literally 90% of your weight loss journey. Not to say, like I said, I wasn't eating bad before, but if I compare it to what I was eating then to what I'm eating now, yeah, that wasn't the greatest diet. And another thing, I keep saying this too, I want to test out how much time it's going to take me to get back to where I was. And if it's going to make a difference, I think it will, because already you guys could see, like, this is a big change for me in a month. I've done, like I said, the weight loss journey before, and even though the scale doesn't say anything, these pictures say a lot. And I don't ever remember this big of a difference in a month in my physical appearance. So that protein diet is working for me along with the strength training. It doesn't seem like a lot, but in these pictures, I could tell, like, the bloatedness and all of that is this to me kind of almost looks like a 2-month progress picture. That would be like a 2-month progress, like back in the day. Not back in the day, but on my last weight loss journey, because again, I wasn't focused on the diet. I was focused on the exercise and things like that. So maybe this time, if they're saying 90%, I believe that's the calculation is 90% eating and then 10% is your exercise. So if that is the case, then maybe if I went back and did it right the first time, I didn't need to spend 3 hours in the gym on a regular basis to get results like this in a couple of months. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's my thinking, you know. So that's it, you guys. I am ready for the month. We are in May. I already put, I got to put this in here. What am I at? 275. Ooh, that's an ugly 2. All right, 275 for May. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, I need to think about something. Okay, so these are going to be, am I going to weigh in on Fridays or Saturdays? Maybe Saturdays. So what am I going to do? Put it here? I think we'll put it here. Let's put our weigh-ins since we're doing it. Or I should have just put it right here. But I have my classes here. I think I'm going to put a sticker here. And then I could do, we can do our, let me see something. I got an idea. I have an idea. I want to put this in here so I don't forget to use it. Because I think this is super cute. So what was I thinking? Let me check these other ones. I'm looking for, I just wanted to see if I could find something that says like weigh in. There's weight. Let's hold off on this one. Put that over there. No, let's put this one over there. So longs. Okay. I don't think, yeah, we looked in this one. This is the original one I looked in. All right, maybe I'll check my Happy Planner Facebook. Happy Planner Fitness sticker books and see. They may have it, they may not, I'm not sure. But I want to put like weigh in or whatever, and maybe put however many boxes and then put the date on there or something like that. Like I could put it right here, up here, there, like that. That's what I'm going to do. I still want to, do we do small boxes or bigger boxes? Do we do like these? Or the other ones? I'll figure it out. I'll do it in my own time because I don't want this video to be super long. But that's what I'm going to do here then. This is the area where we're going to put the weekly weigh-ins. I'm still going to do, even though I'm doing weekly weigh-ins, whatever the last weigh-in is, that's what I'm going to do here. I'm still going to do the same format, and my total weight loss for the month will still be on the last sheet. But my weekly will be here, okay? I'm still trying to figure this thing out, guys. It's just so much stuff to track and be mindful of. All right, so I think that's it. I will do that on my own time, and when I get with you guys next week, I will show you how I have it set up on my calendar. Yeah, I'll show you guys how I have it set up on my calendar. I will keep you informed of the weigh-ins weekly, like I said. Those will not be a secret. I'm not going to not tell you guys until the month. I'll share those with you every time we do the weekly. So I guess I will do my weekly fitness plan with me, kind of weekly updates. I don't know if I can say plan with me. There's nothing decorative about it. And I'm just going to go over what I did for the week, what happened, and all of this good information. And then I'll give you my numbers, and we will just keep going. And I'll still do the monthly updates all together with you guys. And we'll see. Yeah, because it'll still be a surprise, because we won't know what the last week is until the month is up, right? Right. So, yeah. All right. So that's it. Yeah, so I am already set and ready to go for this week. Everything is already available for me to be tracking. I don't need to create a page. Everything is already in here that I need. And that is it. Don't forget, you guys, if you don't have your HP Sprocket, they should have them on, I know they do. They have them on Amazon. I'll link it. That's what I'll do. I'll put it in the description if you don't have one. I'm not sure how much they are, because I've had this one for quite some time now. I feel like almost I need to update it, but then if it's not broke, why are we fixing it, kind of thing? I don't know. But I will link it in the description if you don't have one. This is really good, you guys. Really good to have on your weight loss journey. Make sure you're taking your pictures. You want to have something to go back and look at and see, because especially when body dysmorphia is an issue, and that is something that I have. I remember doing this journey before, losing 70 pounds, still looking at myself like, wow, you're still big, sis. And now I look back at those pictures and I go, you looked great. What were you thinking? You were doing awesome. So please, you guys, take your pictures. You're going to want your pictures, okay? You want your pictures. I will have that in the description. I will also have a link for, if you don't have KellofaPlan's fitness planner, if you're interested in that. I'll also have Live.Love.Posh's fitness. I'll have her website, and I have a code for Live.Love.Posh, which is Mika10. That will get you 10% off of anything on her website, and not including any of her box sets or bundles. But she has the fitness stickers, like I was showing you. She has the fitness sheets, the paper packs that you can add. They're 4 months at a time. I have a flip through of that somewhere on my channel. And yeah, so she has the fitness stuff too. I'll have KellofaPlan. I'll remember to put the HP Sprocket on there as well. And I think that is it, you guys. Yes, that is it. So I thank you all for joining me on this weight loss journey and my first monthly update. Let's keep at it. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it is fitness_goals. Yeah, I believe that's it. I haven't been active on that account. I'm still debating about, I think I'll do it today. I think I'll do my I'm back post on that account. I was so hesitating about doing that. Hey, I'm back, guys, because I feel like everybody does that. But I guess it's to be noted on the weight loss journey. We kind of all do that. But I just didn't want to be the person to go, hey, guys, I'm back. Here I am. I am going to make the post. So if you want to follow me on that side of my life, you can follow me there. I'll be posting more often. As soon as I do my I'm back post, I'll start posting over there more often. I just haven't done it yet. And yeah, that's it. So it was a lot. I'm not upset about the 2.8 down. At least it's down. I lost inches. I'm excited about that. And I have a plan going forward for the new month to figure things out and to see what I need to do, what I need to tweak, and all the good things, because it's a lot. It's a lot, but it's fun to figure these things out and see what your body can do. And I will get on the elliptical this week. That's going to be one of my things for the week and my weekly. So yeah, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like button. And if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and make sure you hit the bell so you're notified when new videos are uploaded. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday or whatever day you're watching this. Please stay safe and remember to be the reason someone smiles. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.